Hi everybody, Dan Illman here with your Woodbine play of the day for Friday, December the 6th. Our Woodbine play of the day, race number 7. Let's take a look at this salty field of optional claimers going 1 1/16 on the synthetic surface. There's a lot of back class in this race. The number 1, Conquest Lemon Raid, 3-time stakes placed in his career. The number 3, Inclusive, multiple stakes placed. The number 9, Dragon Bay, a multiple grade 2 stakes winner. I think we might have seen the best out of those 3 horses. Let's talk a little bit about the morning line favorite, the 8, Lord Wimborne, 5-2 on the morning line, and a horse that I might want to take a small shot against. We'll go back to Lord Wimborne's most recent race. It was an allowance race at Woodbine, but it was on the turf, and we see him in the pink and black on the outside, the number 4. He beats 2 next out winners in this race, and he got a very clean trip in between horses early, angled 4 wide as you saw on the top of the lane, and he's going to run down this long shot. On speed figures, he's very solid. I think that the surface, though, is a bit of a question mark. He raced 3 times on a synthetic surface to begin his career in his native Ireland with mixed results. He didn't win any one of those 3 starts. He really didn't distinguish himself in those maiden races. It just feels like he's improved with the switch to turf. And taking a short price on him as he returns to synthetic is something that I really don't want to do. Can he win? Sure. Do you want to use him in multiple race wagers? Sure. But at 5-2 or perhaps less to win, I'd like to look against him. This is a real skullbuster of a race. You could probably make a case for 6 or 7 in here. The one I want to key in on, and here on the Woodbine play of the day, we're talking about horses that we can key in on at some value and maybe some multiple or single race wagers, is the 7, Malibu Uproar. Malibu Uproar is relatively lightly raced, only 11 starts. I think we can project improvement. We'll go back to his most recent race, going this distance over this surface at this class level. He's in the blue cap and he dove to the inside at the quarter pole and is going to finish second to Uncle Bull, a horse that was on a little bit of a winning streak despite his 8-1 on the morning line. I like the way Malibu Uproar finished this race off. He galloped out well after the fact, and this race resulted in a co-best Beyer speed figure of 81. If you get to go into your formulator past performances, and I would urge you to do so, you'll note that trainer Kevin Attard has a very gaudy formulator fact with horses going second off the layoff in synthetic routes. Maybe it just takes him a while to get on the program for Attard to get used to Malibu Uproar, but this is Malibu Uproar's second start off the claim. He has some tactical speed. I think he might drift a little bit off this 7-2 morning line, and I think if that's the case, he's an appealable key in our Woodbine play of the day. One horse I do want to make mention of is the number 2, Roaring 50s. And the last time Roaring 50s went 1 1/16 over the Woodbine to Pita course, he won very, very easily. It was an entry-level allowance race, first race out of the maiden ranks. He tracked the pace inside, eased to split at the quarter pole, and was one geared down late. They ran him in the Ontario Derby. He was simply overmatched after that. Last time out, they had him sprinting. He was just simply too far back down on the inside. Once he got to the outside, he was rolling late. I think stretching out in distance, the 2 Roaring 50s, 10-1 on the morning line, switching to Louis Contreras, might be a horse to consider. But my key in here is the 7, Malibu Uproar. In our Friday Woodbine play of the day, we'll try to beat the 8, Lord Wimborne. Keep an eye out for the 2, Roaring 50s. Best of luck.